Okay, so that last video, that was actually my second monitor. Now, if you don't have dual monitors, you won't want to check that setting. Let's see where that is. System configure and layout. You'll just want the, you don't want the event list to be floating. Or if you did want it to be floating and say you got a big monitor, you might want to change this down to 1024 and just float it on the bottom or the right. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So I'm going to choose OK. I'm just going to exit out of Center V2 and reopen Center V2. I am connecting to Center V2 on the same PC as GeoVision, which is not normal. Okay, so now we have this floating event list, which is pretty cool. Now we can just kind of put it wherever we need to. That way it doesn't interfere with the cameras. Now, let's go to live view, and what was the other question? The other question I had the other day was how to take a snapshot. Now, other than the method that I just showed you, where you just double click on the recording, and then you can just pause it, and then controls save as image. That's one way of doing snapshot. Now there's another way. Let's just click on here and camera audio control. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead here. Let's see here. Now, if you want to take a snapshot, just right click on the image, go to camera audio control, and right here we have snapshot. Test image 2. I'm just going to keep that on my desktop, and I'm going to drop that down to JPEG. I like JPEG better. We got the host name, the date, the transparent text, camera name, time, watermark. Go ahead and click save. And we also have the options for zooming in. So we can make that image pretty big. Now let's do a snapshot so we can see it clear. Test image bigger. I'm going to obviously choose JPEG again. Click save. Now the other options we have in here, settings, enable direct draw. I'm going to change that down to smooth. I don't really see what that does, but you might want to refer to the user manual on some of these options. 720 by 480. So if you have your resolution inside GeoVision bigger, then you can obviously choose the bigger images. And change camera, bedroom. Basically this gives you a nice live view and a bigger window. Let's zoom in again. Now let's take a snapshot of this and see what all this looks like. Test bigger image 2. And I want to do the JPEG. Click save. Alright, let's close out of here. Now let's say you're monitoring this live and you just want to view the camera bigger. Just click on it and it gives you the bigger options here. And not too sure. Oh, show IO device. Subscriber information. There's our subscriber information. And audio, microphone, suspend, close channel. Close channel. Live view. Alright. I'm going to change this resolution to be bigger again. And I'm going to float the event panel on the right so we can get it out of the way. However, on my other monitor, that is going to be showing in full screen over there. Now let's just go to exit. And let's go over. I'm just going to scoot this out of the way. Oh, won't let me. I'm just going to choose cancel for right now then. And scoot that out of the way. So let's go to our test picture. Alright. let's get this on full screen. Now that we have this image here, let's see what the difference between them are. Let's go test image 2. Seems to take a little bit longer when I'm recording the screen to open up files. So be a little patient with me here. Okay, there's one of the smaller. So you can see there was the subscriber information and the time and the date. I'm just going to cancel that. Put that back out of the way. Let's go test image bigger. That didn't really seem to make it any bigger. Let's close that. Let's try test image bigger 2. That was after I changed the resolution. That wasn't just a zoom. Okay, so when you're zoomed in on the image will still save at its original size. But if you change the resolution inside of Center V2 on that camera, which was when we went in here and we went to camera audio control, and we actually changed the resolution to 720 by 480 when we did that. So even if the image is small and we just click the zoom, when we save the snapshot, it's actually not saving it at this size. We have to choose that resolution for it to save at the bigger size. Okay, so that basically went over the live view, let's see here. Okay, so went over that, and then snapshots, saving the AVI file, making a recording. Now, let's go over font and color, use subscriber color setting as background. Let's click that. Let's go to settings. Okay, not what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Now when we go to the accounts, and we select the admin or whatever account that you're working with is. Let's go to subscriber settings, and we can change the color. So let's say you have 3 or 4 different locations, you can actually have a different color for each one. That way they can be easily recognized. So let's say you have your gas station 1, gas station 2, gas station 3, gas station 4. Well, you can set each one as its own color by going into the accounts, selecting the account, going up to subscriber setting, and then just changing the color. Now it won't take effect until you click on the preference settings, go up to system configure, and make sure this little box is checked next to use subscriber color settings as background.